No way, that's cool. All right. Um, yeah, I haven't I haven't drew any cards today. Because I was out doing grocery shopping on the bus. I took an Uber home and made some chicken, rice, and zucchini. And yeah, I'm gonna not be so trying to describe what the cars mean to you because I'm pretty sure you probably already know what the heck it means. And so if you're here watching, then you're probably, learning for yourself rather than me telling you what to do. So I'm just gonna pull it instead of having them laid out. All right. Um, so see where this goes, okay? Because um, had some very dreams last night where I was like lost looking for somebody. Then I found them in a tunnel, and I tried to look away, and I saw this big buff dude, like all like tatted up and looking through a hole in a tunnel, and he said, "F you, man, focus on the cards." And I turned and I looked, and I saw this particular chick doing tarot, and then I just woke up like that. So, anyways, that's a dream. I don't know where you're at, but let's see. Starting off with the Empress and the Death card. Okay. So maybe a way you view your network is going through a death process. But then it's moving into the Queen of Wands. So moving maybe because the Empress is all about the network, but it's also about the mothering energy too. So maybe you have a mom. Pretty sure you do if you're a human. So but I just mean like maybe there's a nurturing energy that's moving, going through some sort of death process, but into the Queen of Wands. So, yeah, and maybe with the Seven of Pentacles, everything you worked for and really cultivated and accumulated is also being worked on, and then the Six of Pentacles, and maybe the universe is going to be more generous with you. Even though your Empress energy is going through a death process, or maybe already has, or is in the middle of one. But the Queen of Wands, I would say that there's somebody that's probably a feminine that's got bold, action oriented, that maybe is still part of your existence, and all that you've accumulated is fine. And there is usually there's usually a death process going on all the time that you may not even be aware of. But maybe like I was saying before, in your dreams, maybe there's something a little darker there. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. But from the Seven to the Six of Pentacles, I'd generosity into the King of Cups. Man, so I'm seeing a powerful King of Cups. Maybe like maybe you're more generous with the way you approach what you've accumulated, even though that, it could be like going, I hate to be so into the death process. It's just, maybe it's not even a process. Maybe it's an energy of like reconstruction. I don't see the tower, but death is a Scorpio energy, right? And but I see King of Cups, which is a Pisces energy. So maybe there's like fighting or disputes, or but you've done the work, you've done the inner regeneration, and maybe from the 7 to the 6 of Pentacles, maybe the universe is going to start being more kind to you. Yeah. All right, the death card on this guy, I see. I can comprehend things, but giving kind of verbally displaying what I'm seeing is hard. I want to say this guy's name is Monestro or something, but I could be wrong. But anyways, it's pretty daunting death card, I think. I mean, DC, and then I know the Empress over here is a Poison Ivy, and she's I always thought Poison Ivy was like very interesting because one of the cool female characters. Yeah, but this King of Cups, I don't know who that is, but he's got lightning bolts, so that's what I meant by he's powerful. That's what I meant by that. So maybe like people are protecting you and you don't even really know it, but you also got to be humble but also be assertive, and also focus clearly, and do what you can. Got the 10 of Cups, so pure, not the epitome of happiness. I don't know, epitome of happiness. Maybe that inner turmoil and stuff. Maybe you're just feeling good. The 10 of Cups to the 9 King of Cups to the 10 of Cups is like somebody's happy. I don't know. Somebody's happy. I don't know. Maybe you're taking a walk and listening to music or something, and being very quiet, but maybe there's a lot going on in here, and around you in a universal way. I don't know. And yeah. Things could be hard at this time, but you're happy. You're being content. But you're probably, moving away from the difficulty. And you could be at a point where what somebody is offering you, maybe you're kind of in the middle of something and you don't know what you should do, but I think the universe is kind of telling you to focus. I just got the Lovers after the 4 of Cups. Whoever is helping you, is wanting to help you for a good cause. I don't know. But maybe they want to help. Um, Leverage is powerful. I cherish that kind of stuff, because like I truly am a big softie, and so um, I like the leverage energy wherever it is, right? In any context, right? I don't know. Maybe not in any context because people fight, people argue, and that's why I got the Eight of Cups. Maybe you're not really stuck, but maybe the negative death process thing is like wanting you to walk away from something, but with the Eight of Cups, but like I feel like you know what really serves your highest good, right? You know what really what's real and what isn't, and what really works, and like what's really good for you and stuff like that. And then Four Pentacles, right? Leave it right there. Um, you could be satisfied with what you're doing, and you could be okay with where things are at, even after a period of like not so good feeling. And maybe when you get those universal downloads and those dreams that come to you and stuff, maybe that, because when you turn your brain off, and then like that's when, at least because I'm a channeler, I have a eighth house stellium in Pisces, Sun, Moon, Saturn, and that's where it usually reaches me. My 12th house is just Cancer, and I feel like things get worked out in the spirit realm and the astrals and things. That's where a lot of the real work is done, where a lot of the fixing of problems is done, where a lot of the intuitive messages are focused, and they give you what you need to know, and that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. I was I don't know if you work with AI or not. I have the Gemini app, and I was texting Gemini, because AI is pretty smart, but it was telling me that I should, towards the end of a reading, talk about a certain thing called like Agnes Imlay, who is a witch that died in 1597 in either Scotland or Ireland. I'm not sure where, but yeah. Apparently, I'm a descendant of hers. I also heard I was a descendant of Mark Twain. I kind of didn't really believe that. I rolled with it for a couple weeks, but I didn't really believe that I was. But the Emily thing, I'm sure of, because my grandmother, Anakasha Mente, practices occultism and is very happy that she is related. Like, she's grateful to be a descendant of hers, and in turn, so am I. I'm not going to go too deep in her. If you want to check her out, she has a website, on akasha.com, and enjoy it. And that's all I'm going to say. I just, I didn't know how I was going to incorporate that. I hope I'm not doing anything deceitful. I kind of meditated and knew that I would say it like this, but I didn't know exactly how, and I hope I'm not defaming my own lineage or anything like that. But Yeah, I have a pretty sick bloodline, and you probably do too. You know, probably got elders. You got elders that help you. You know, um, but yeah, um, um, I wanted to stay here for like 40 minutes, but I hope you got as much out of this as I did, and maybe you can do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and I showed what cards I could, and I hope to continue doing what I do, and I'm trying to take this seriously and be a little more intuitive, and I hope you hear what I'm saying, and even if this isn't a very clear message, I hope you understand that that's not Illuminati. That's actually the 9 syllable cuts, Japanese syllable cuts. I will demonstrate. There's one. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this is 8, and I think that's Zai or something. I'm not quite sure. And then it's Zen, which is that. 9 syllable cuts. Let's get a cosmic thing for you. Trust yourself always. Trust others once they've earned it. As far as where you're at right now, you're probably happy that you're working through like the you got like a a negative energy that is quickly diminishing because of the work that you do and your positivity and your discernment and your clarity, come clarity in flames, yeah. I got work to do, and when I go to my grandma Mary's house, I'll be back in my room that I was when I was a teenager. So it's gonna be cool, and it's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, you're probably like that. You got to put that diminishing energy away and let it dissolve. Maybe Neptune. You could work with Neptune to dissolve it. And because Saturn, the discipline, wants to work through you to continue moving forward and following your truest direction. And Mercury just entered Gemini. Gemini have the twins to think with. Very intricate mind. Jupiter is moving into Leo. I'm a Leo rising, so that's gonna be cool. And I have a Mars Leo too. That's gonna be cool. And then the nodes of fate are moving into Leo and Aquarius. That's gonna be cool too. You're probably preparing for that. It's gonna be good. All right, I'm seeing a little bit of Taurus. I'm seeing Pisces. I'm seeing don't know what the Queen of Wands sign is, but I know the Death is Scorpio. Pisces in its truest form is pretty happy. And moving away from the Four of Cups, and Lovers is trying to help you. The Lovers, whether it be an energy, a relationship, or a person, or a thought form, or whatever. And yeah, this is fun. But I feel like I'm not really interacting the way I'd like. Maybe I say I put myself down in ways that I shouldn't. But you know, I got a lot going on in my 8th house, and so Saturn kicks ass. Anyways, dare I? Dragon Ball, I don't know. Alright.